I saw someone in the VShojo Reddit ask why talent doesn't stream on YouTube when other big VTuber corpos do. I think it's stupid to compare what different corpos do and be like, this is a standard, you should do it. But aside from that, because YouTube streaming kind of sucks, unless you want to like, it just kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest. Twitch is the better platform from the streamer side for just usability. Twitch is just the better one. I think there are things that YouTube does that are really good that I really like. I love the idea of streaming on a channel and having your VOD saved to the same channel that you want to post your videos to, etc. But it just, there's a lot about it in the fine tuning that just sucks. That's all. Also because VShojo started out with a bunch of people that just streamed on Twitch to begin with, and therefore they stream on Twitch. But there's no rule. If someone wanted to join VShojo and they wanted to be a YouTube streamer, they could just do that. That's fine. But it's really hard to grow on YouTube as a streamer. The people that do it, the other corpos, you know, when you debut in a really well-known corpo, you're going to get a lot of people that are going to discover your channel because you're part of that corpo. If you are indie and you just want to go stream on YouTube, nobody's going to watch. You have to try so hard to farm other content to try and get people to show up to your live streams. But a lot of YouTubers that have really good channels, their live streams don't really get that many viewers. It's really like their main content of shorts and, you know, the other stuff that like that works out. It's just tough. I think Twitch is better to grow on. I think you're better off streaming on Twitch and then having a YouTube channel for videos than you are, you know, streaming on YouTube. Then again, you could just put your whole ass into it, just be a YouTube Andy and try to make that work, and it can work out. It's just so much harder because their discoverability on streamers is like non-existent. So it really only exists if you are also making a ton of videos or you have a corpo that like has a brand that will make people just go watch your streams because you're part of that brand, you know? But if you're just kind of like doing that shit raw, it doesn't work like that. But yeah, I have streamed on YouTube before for fun. I kind of did as like alt content. I find it is very annoying to set up every stream. It's just a couple of things you have to do, but it's very annoying to set up every stream. I like the convenience of Twitch. I always had an audience on Twitch and never really had built up a YouTube audience until recently, and they're not there for my streams. They're there for like my clips and my videos. I think if I stream nowadays, it might be slightly different, but like, I don't know. It's not the platform I've focused my community on. My community is on Twitch. So, you know, said why not dual stream? I have a hot take. I think dual streaming sucks unless you're a huge streamer. I think it's really bad for you until you're big, and then it's really good for you. Basically, when you dual stream, you end up having some of your people who prefer YouTube stay on YouTube. You have some of your people who prefer Twitch staying on Twitch. And then neither of those things has everyone funneled into it. And in your own interest, if you're on Twitch or YouTube and you're streaming and you're trying to grow, you don't have like a ton of followers yet. You want to get everyone to be in one platform, because if your CCV looks higher, then it pushes you up in a category. More random people from that category might find you. It just helps you get discovered. So splitting your audience out and having lower numbers on both platforms hurts your growth. That being said, if you're already a big streamer and you don't really have to worry about that like follower growth thing anymore, your follower count is huge, you're fine, then it's good. Then I think it's kind of a more is more thing. But yeah, I think it's like really good when you're past that point. You have a lot of YouTube subscribers and you have a lot of Twitch followers, and it's good to dual stream. But if you're not there yet, I don't think it's good. That's my opinion. There are some people who have managed to farm up like separate audiences on both, and it might work for them. So it's not the case for everyone, what I'm saying. But I think for most people it is. And I mean, I wish it worked out better, honestly, but yeah, I just focus, like I do videos on YouTube. I don't stream on it much. I think if I were past a certain point, I might dual stream, but like for me right now, it's not the thing. Yeah, a lot of people saying chat box on YouTube is ass. That was the biggest thing for me, is the chat box and the mod tools were so bad. So I just didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to make my mods deal with it. People saying Twitch discovery sucks, but YouTube live discoveries, ooh, yeah. I know, man. Like, you can't grow on it. I think if you're already big, it's great, but like, if you're not there yet, it's so hard, dude. Think of any VTuber you've watched as a YouTube live streamer. You've almost definitely discovered them through clips, through Twitter, stuff like that. You've never discovered them because they were just live and YouTube was like, watch this live stream, and you went, okay, and clicked on it. Like that doesn't really happen, but it does happen on Twitch. So, you know, YouTube live stream is just so hard to grow on. I wish it was easier, because I like the idea of there being more really solid competitors in a space like this. The more competition there is, the more every platform tries to do well by the creators that are on it. So I don't like when there's just like one obvious choice, because then they can just sit back and be lazy and everyone still uses their platform as whatever, you know? So I wish things were like really tough competition, because I think that's better for us overall. It's better for the viewers. It's better for the streamers, you know?